Welcome back to another episode of my Atlanta Hawks franchise here on NBA 2K25. We are in year 3 in round 1, up 3-2 here in this series against the New York Knicks, 1 game away from advancing. We fell behind in this series 2-0, but the Hawks have come storming back with 3 straight victories. Now with a chance to close out this series on the road. This will be the 3rd year in a row that we have beaten the New York Knicks in the playoffs, and we are hoping to do so here. Finish it up. Knicks have played very hard in this series, but the Hawks have just really gotten it together over the last 3 games. The first 2 were 2 tight losses. 3 double-digit victories have come after that. And Jalen Brunson, the New York Knicks, take this to a Game 7, or will Trae Young and the Atlanta Hawks close out the series here in Game 6. The Knicks will win the opening toss. We are underway here. Quick screen for Brunson. Going to take the 3 ball. It's off. Rebound goes to Okongwu. Hawks have the ball. Pass that out. Trae Young has it now. He's going to try to set up for a screen. Gets a screen. Little fadeaway shot himself. He misses it. Both of these point guards were electrics in Game 5. Both of them going for well over 30 points. But it was Trae Young and the Hawks. They were able to get the job done. Suggs. 3. I did feel like the Knicks did not use Jalen Suggs as much as they needed to in the last game. Let's see if that carries over, if they'll use him a little bit more. This pass over to JJ, going to get that one stolen away by Josh Hart and the Knicks. Up 3-0 here early, now up 5-0 with Ricochet fouling Wendell Carter there on the dunk. Knicks got a chance to jump up to a 6-0 lead here in MSG. You know Trae and company want nothing more than to go ahead and close this game out. Get a chance to take on the Nets, who swept their round 1 opponent. Ricochet knocking down a big 3 ball there. This Hawks team has really rounded into form over the past 3 seasons, looking like a legitimate NBA title contender. Good defense there from Ricochet. Forces the miss from DiVincenzo. Trae Young puts him in a spin cycle. Takes the shot and knocks it in. 2 pretty quick buckets there for Trae. Brunson now has it out on the wing. Just an isolation play here against Trae. Good defense though, but Jalen Brunson just too good around the basket. Trae exploding. Pass out to JJ. Takes the 3 ball. He misses. Jalen's not been great from 3 in this series. Been outstanding otherwise. Look at Okongwu. Knocks that one away, but they could not grab it. So still the Knicks ball. Okongwu with a block there, though. Does get the Hawks a chance to reset a bit here defensively. Get that into Daniels. That one gets stolen, and Daniels off to the races. Gets a dunk. 8-7, Knicks leading. Knicks going to call a timeout here. Good start for both teams so far, offensively. Kind of right in line with what we saw in Game 5, when both teams were very explosive initially. Seen a couple of turnovers. Let's see what happens here. Get that pass into Brunson. Throw it up, misses. Rebound goes to Trae Young, surprisingly. Trey trying to attack, gets that out to Reese for three. He misses, in and out. Reese still developing that three-point shot, but in a much better spot than he was as a rookie, of course, a couple of years ago. Third year in the league, 22-year-old looking to become a superstar. Josh Hart misses. Offenses are finding good shots. They had to find a way to make them. Trae Young, second basket here of this first quarter, gives Atlanta their first lead. Brunson gets a screen from Carter, takes the jumper, misses. Rebound goes to JJ. There's Trae again, past Brunson. Looks like he got hit by Carter on the way up, but does not get a foul call there. May have been seen as kind of a flop. Instead, it goes back the other way. Carter with another dunk. 1-point lead for the Knicks. Trae shakes and bakes around Brunson again. This time he misses. Second straight possession. Josh Hart now is up a three. It is off. The rebound ends up going to Brunson, but he misses. But these point guards got off to fantastic starts. In the last one, Okongwu gets the feed from Trae. Takes it straight to the basket. But these point guards struggling, though, a bit today. At least in the early going. I'm sure both of them will get going. A nice Euro step there, but Brunson does get that one to go. Being very active. About shattered Trae's ankles. Brunson just got nothing for him now. Gets good help defense there from Carter as Trae gets his shot blocked. Nice move there from DiVincenzo, but he gets it blocked again. And Josh Hart remains patient. 3-point lead for the Knicks. Reese now going to call for the screen. Going to try to attack around the basket. Going to throw it in there close to Okongwu, who's going to get the dunk over Carter, posterizing him. The Knicks will take another timeout here early on. But the point guard's doing a nice job of getting to the basket. You got to get the shots to fall, but it's a 1-point lead for the Knicks. About 6.5 here left in the first quarter. Austin Reeves out for the first time, replacing Dyson Daniels. DiVincenzo open, but misses. Late contest there from Ricochet, just gets the job done enough. Screen from Okongwu. Trae knocks it down. Gets to a spot and hit it. 6 early points for him. Brunson drives past Trae. Gets it again. Okay. These point guards cannot cover each other. We have talked about this since Brunson came back from injury. JJ is way too deep. Knocks down the 3 ball. But he's had his struggles from 3. I think for the series, though, he's still shooting like 38% from behind the arc. So still doing a really nice job. Just going in spurts. Coming off of a not great game 5 from behind the arc there is Brunson again. Again, he gets it to fall. Man. I guess the Knicks strategy is just put this on Brunson, but Ricochet able to easily get past DiVincenzo. It's his second basket of the day, this time with a dunk. 2-point lead here for Atlanta. Jalen Smith as he's going to pass over to DiVincenzo. Had an opening, decided not to take it. Gets it back to Suggs now. Try to get that pass into Brunson. Does end up squeezing Trae. Trying to defend him, does a nice job. Post hook action there from Brunson. He just cannot stick in front of Trae, who then finds Jalen Johnson, knocks down another 3. Ask and ye shall receive. Hawks are up 5 on a nice run here. The Knicks got off to a really good start, up 6-0 before the Hawks scored their first time. 23-12 run since then. Brunson able to get around Trey, though. Gets it to fall. Seeing some poor defense here from Trey Young early on. He is able to go around Brunson himself, but this time he misses a shot. Brunson step back, this time he misses it. Rebound, it goes to Austin Reeves. Trey open. Misses the 3-ball. Rebound, though, is going to go to Jalen Johnson, who's going to step out of bounds for a gathers nothing. Jalen's going to get replaced by DeAndre Hunter. Jalen Brunson comes off. See McBride out there for the first time. That's going to be a foul on Trey Young. Not Okongwu there. Okongwu trying to come with help with the helpful block. Thought he was going to be the one call for the foul. Jalen Suggs gets to the line. It's on his first free throw. I really think Suggs needs to be taking a lot of shots here. I would let him and Jalen Brunson work if I was the Knicks. Trey not going to have quite as much success going around Suggs as he did Brunson. They see them work a little bit more, and they're going to start things off with Rishi, who gets another dunk. Great start for him early on. 7 first quarter points. Rishi has really worked himself into being a really good NBA player. Still not quite a superstar, but certainly has been plenty good enough for the #1 overall pick in what is considered a weak draft. And they're going to call a blocking on DeAndre Hunter there. That's going to be a charge. Suggs back to the line. Bufkin now is out. He was electric off the bench in Game 5. Really provides that spark plug mentality. There's Bufkin quickly getting things started, but he does miss there. Good help defense from Jalen. So Reeves with a reach-in foul. 1 point lead for Atlanta. McBride on the inbound. Gets it over to Smith. Golick in. Hands this off to Suggs. He's definitely going to attack. Gets to a spot. Takes the shot. Gets it. And the Knicks retake the lead. That one's stolen from Bufkin. That's not a great start for him, thus at least early. Jalen Suggs becoming a clean here in this first quarter. 6 points off a turnover so far for the New York. Atlanta's done such a much better job at defending that. Reeves, quick 3, gets that one to fall. So right now Atlanta is shooting the lights out from behind the arc. Able to tie this one up. Suggs again, this time on Bufkin. Bufkin from behind the arc, misses. Not a very good offensive possession there for Atlanta. Josh Hart able to get around Jalen. Jalen hems him up though. Now Cola's going to take a deep 3, and that one is off. Rishi on the rebound. Rishi trying to drive past McBride, just being more physical than him, able to get it and get to the basket, knock down the shot. Gets a screen. Suggs did not pass the ball since they crossed half court. Working against Bufkin. That's a tough shot. Misses. Reeves on the rebound. quickly bring the ball up the court. Swing that over to Ricochet. Work around McBride. Wanted him to kind of lean into that and push to the basket. Still had a little opening on his right side. Doesn't do it. Oh, that one almost stolen from Suggs, but he's able to gather it again. Kolek, fadeaway three. Knocks it down. Big time shot for the backup guard. Last shot, very likely, at least here, of the first quarter. Bufkin calls for the screen, going to attack. Nice pass down there to JJ. Plus the lead to 1. You're gonna have a chance to at least put up a little something here. Deep shot for Jalen Suggs, but does not hit it. So a really good offensive first quarter there from the Knicks. That's kind of been the big theme for them. Atlanta went toe-to-toe with them, though, in that first quarter. So what has happened over the past couple of games is as things kind of continue pushing throughout the game, Atlanta cleans things up. They don't turn the ball over as much. And they've ended up pulling away from the Knicks, particularly in the second half. We'll see if this game continues that same trend or if Atlanta goes cold. Atlanta was really good from outside the arc in that first quarter. Don't think they'll shoot quite as well the rest of the game. Maybe they will. We will see. Start the second quarter. Lonnie Jones getting his first action in there today. Pass out to Jalen. Going to take a shot from behind the arc. He misses. Going to be out on the Hawks. Lonnie Jones tried to take that rebound from Smith, and instead it goes out of bounds. Poku is out there for the Knicks. Of course, can't stretch the floor for sure. Oh, look, nice job getting to the rim, but cannot get it to fall. Rebound goes to Lonnie. Bufkin able to get around Smith. Hunter got an open shot there and knocks it down. Little mid-range jumper falls. Atlanta takes the lead. McBride gets the screen. He's going to take a three ball. Misses. Lonnie skies up for his second rebound. Bufkin attacks Kolek, but gets it blocked from Smith. Last game, the Knicks only had 19 assists. Been very isolation heavy past couple of games. If it works, it works. Like, that's not a good, Kolek may make that shot, but that does not make it a good shot. Oh no, pass way up to Bufkin. Jalen able to get Smith to come off his feet. Makes for an easy layup. Already 10 points for Jalen Johnson. 3-point lead for Atlanta. McBride, a strong defense, gets blocked. Atlanta's on the attack here yet again. Pass out to Reeves, open. Knocks down a three ball, and Atlanta's taking a 6-point lead. Atlanta is moving at a very quick pace, making quick shots, finding good looks. The majority of their offensive possessions. Kolek, that's a nice job. Able to draw the foul there from Bufkin. The Knicks can get very three-ball happy coming off screens. And when they land, and obviously it creates momentum, and you can really run up the score quickly. You start missing those. Atlanta is showing that in transition, they appear to be the better team. Daniels is now out there replacing Bufkin. He's going to try to work here off of Kolek. Reeves gets to a spot, cannot get it to go in and out. Knicks have a mismatch as Reeves is covering Poku right now. They go to that as they should. Instead they go with Hart, who makes a nice spin around play there. Okay. Shout out to the Knicks going with it. Holder tried to attack Poku. They don't want to do that. Pass out to DeAndre Hunter. Oh, tries to hand that off to Reeves, and instead it gets stolen. Josh Hart. Good look around the basket. Gets that one to go. Cuts the lead down to 1. Reeves, one up, but he is going to miss it. But Jalen able to get the rebound. It goes out of bounds again. Kind of gets stuck in those awkward spots. So that is twice that Jalen's had kind of unfortunate turnovers coming off rebounds and just not really being able to get his feet set to go back the other way or try to attack. Knicks take another timeout. Atlanta holding that 1-point lead. Up, McBride able to get the rebound. This time Jalen does not go out of bounds. Quick pass up to Reeves. Gonna try to fit that into Hunter, who does a reverse slam. Atlanta up 3. Hold it. Nice drive. Too much pressure though. He misses 5 on 4. And this off to Daniels. Cole does a nice job getting off the ground there though. Ooh, Reeves had an opening. Didn't take it. Now we'll try to set something up here with Poku. On Reeves. Pass down to DeAndre Hunter. Look at him. Playing well in the paint. Not DeAndre Hunter's strength. Some nice possessions in a row for him though. Nice pass in there to McBride. Let him have that instead of risking the foul. 3-point lead here for Atlanta though. New York needs a run. Daniels from 3 misses. New York needs a run because Atlanta has consistently proven to be the better second half team in this series. Even in the games they lost to start things off, 0-2 for them. They were definitely the better team in the second half of those games than the Knicks. McBride throws it up. Excuse me. Pass it over to, I believe that was Daddy. He took that shot. Over to Ricochet. He's going to try to attack and not get it to go. Pass out to Smith. That was blocked by Jalen Johnson, who comes screaming across the court. Ricochet off the screen. He's exploding. He's going to try to take it, draws the foul, and gets the and one. Ricochet, 11 points here in this first half. Trying to be a big key component closing out this series. Knocks it down. 12 first half points for Ricochet. Trae Young back out as well. A little too much one-man ball here. McBride takes a 3 ball. It's off. Jalen Johnson already with 10 points and 8 rebounds here. Trae with the explosion, gets that to Jalen. Pass it back out to Trae, who was wide open. Knocks down to 3, and Atlanta is up 9, their biggest lead of the game. Trae with 9 points now. Ricochet and Jalen Johnson already in double digits. Munson tries to get it back. He is still hobbled. 12 points for him, though. Seems like he had way more than that in the first quarter, to be honest with you. Tried to pass that out to Ricochet. Ride with the reach in, though. Lonnie Jones is getting all the minutes right now over Glenn Perry. I don't know if that's something messed up in my rotations or what. Trae Young taking a 3 ball off the inbound, misses it. Thought I got a better screen there. Trey just 4 for 11. Hasn't been bad, hasn't been terrific either though. To be fair, I think he's had 2 shots blocked. Trey now bringing it up the court again. DeAndre Hunter from 3. Misses. Off the back iron. Wide open is Wendell Carter. Easily gets the dunk. Lonnie Jones could not run with him there. 5-point lead for Atlanta. Don't want to let that 9-point lead slip back down again. Build momentum. Close this one out. Trey. Able to get that. How does he get that around Carter? Trey almost got a steal there. DiVincenzo open, does not take it. DiVincenzo is playing a little gun shy, to be honest with you. It's going to be a foul on Trey now. Trying to come through that screen. Glenn Perry now getting his first little bit of action today. He's looked solid in limited minutes. Not playing as much here the past couple of games. Nice defense, ends up passing that out to Wendell Carter. That's a tough shot. Rebound goes to Perry. Now bringing it up the court, going to pass that over to Lonnie. Swings it to Trey. Gets the screen. Trey is open, but misses in and out on the shot. Trey's having one of those games where it's just not particularly clean for him. Not bad defense from Lonnie and Glenn Perry. Forced the miss there for Hart. Nah, it's not a good look. Not a good look. Not have the separation I thought he did initially. Brunson ISO against Trey. Trey trying to do what he can here. Nice shot from Trey. He ends up forcing the miss. Perry has the rebound. Going to pass that over to Trey. Reset. Got Perry versus Brunson. Maybe a situation for the pick and roll. Going to get that down to Glenn Perry. Gets the and one. Now playing good team basketball are the Hawks. Misses. Free ball for Brunson. Gets that one to fall off the assist from Suggs. 6-point lead for Atlanta. Gets the screen. Trey trying to explode. Daniels has loved that spot in the playoffs. Knocks down another one. I think he's shooting 50% heading into the game from 3. That one stolen by Daniels, now going back the other way. Daniels going to call for the screen, gets it. Gives him a chance to explode. Floats in the air, but cannot get that layup attempt to fall. So it's kind of a tough look to get it in off the glass. Trey explodes, should be an easy basket, and it is. 13 and 6 in 14 minutes for Trey. Gets that down low to Suggs, but it's going to be a foul on Daniels. Suggs done a really nice job for them getting to the rim. It'll be his 5th and 6th free throws. Misses the first one. Eight-point lead for Atlanta. Just over a minute left in this first half. Trey goes away from the screen. Still going to try to dump it down there to Okongwu. Good defense from Carter. I'll give him that one. Okongwu probably still could have finished that, but he missed it. Good defense there from Jalen back on the other side. Pass this over to Daniels. Get the screen. No look there. Look at that, fine. Get it up, Okongwu. Come on. Missed it. Golly. Didn't hold down the shoot button and he ended up pump faking for no reason. Nope. Try to go for the steal. Froze him in the animation. Wendell Carter with the easy dunk there. Last possession here of the first half. Atlanta up 6. Can they make it 8 or even 9 here? Get this out to Daniels. Does not hit the 3 ball. DiVincenzo doesn't even throw anything up. So it's a 6-point lead for Atlanta. Really good second quarter. Kind of continuing to build on the momentum that we've seen over the last 3 games. Heading into this game 6. Knicks play really well offensively in the first half and the first quarter. Go through the lull in the second quarter that allows Atlanta to kind of start building momentum. They just have not been as consistent as Atlanta has been over these past 3.5 games now. Atlanta's been very good on a quarter-by-quarter basis. It's been in these middle, second and third quarters where Atlanta's really been able to kind of build themselves up to get these victories. The Knicks have got to figure something out here in this second half or they will be going home, as Atlanta would then be set up to take on the Nets. Really good outside shooting for Atlanta. Too many turnovers. That started to even out a little bit there in the second quarter though. But in a pretty fun playoff stretch here so far, it looks like really across the NBA. The Nets swept Boston. San Antonio swept New Orleans. Other than that, it's been at least both teams getting a little bit in. Anyway, the Pacers really struggled this year as the Hornets, #1 seed. Played great. Hawks are shooting 50% from the field. That's really tough to overcome. They've been 5 more assists than the Knicks. They've just done a better job, I think, of getting more people involved. See if the Knicks can kind of counteract that and not be quite as isolation, one-man ball heavy here in the second half. Trae Young going to take it in here. It's the screen. Dumps that down to Jalen. Ends up losing it. Almost was a quick bucket there for the Knicks. Hawks with good defense, though. Nice job by Jalen, kind of stopping that. He really stopped that very well in this one. Pass that out to Daniels. That's his spot. He knocks down another 3 ball from over there. 8 points for him. Doesn't have a rebound, doesn't have an assist. Making his shots, though. DiVincenzo back the other way. Gets one himself. Got to get him going. He was a little gun shy there in that first half, not wanting to take his shots. Trae, pass out to Jalen from the same spot as Daniels. He does not hit it. Okongwu, though, rises up. Gets the put-back layup to fall. 6 points, 5 rebounds for Big O. Tough shot there for Jalen. Does not fall. The rebound for Okongwu. Trae with 13 and 7 in that first half. Gonna call for a screen. Nice roll. Gets it to go. Wendell Carter kind of froze in the middle of that. Hawks were first in the NBA in assists per game this year. I did not notice that. So just then. That's not bad defense. They're going to call the foul. I respect it, but it's a tough one. DiVincenzo trying to get more aggressive here as their season could be winding down. Back to an 8-point lead for Atlanta. That's the open shot for Jalen. And he knocks it down. 10-point lead for Atlanta. The Hawks have not taken a timeout yet today. Knicks have got to find a way to force some misses. Atlanta's getting consistently good looks. I just don't know if the Knicks have quite enough defense for this matchup. Now that Atlanta's in a better shooting rhythm here. That one is off. Rebound goes to Daniels. This will get back. Trey now trying to get that screen. He's going to get it. And just has to throw one up. Can't get that to go. Not a lot of offensive rhythm there on that possession. DiVincenzo misses. Rebound to Trey, his second one today. Trey is 1 assist away from a double-double. Oh, for the screen, they got Jalen here. Working against DiVincenzo. They try to go to it. DiVincenzo aware of that. Goes for the steal. Suggs misses the shot. Rebound, though, does go to Hart. Almost turns that over. Tough foul there for Ricochet. DiVincenzo being aggressive here in the second half. Knocks them both. Trey gets around him. Pass back out. Extra pass to Daniels. Hart does a really nice job there, but it doesn't matter because Dyson Daniels refuses to miss. Really nice ball movement there for Atlanta. Trying to get the extra looks. Hart really got over there very well. I thought it was going to be a much more open shot for Daniels. It ends up not mattering. He's now in double digits as well. Wendell Carter from 3 knocks it down smooth as butter. Gets one back. Trey, they are trying to really force his extra passes. Daniels a little late getting that pass over to him. Suggs does a nice job there. On defense, Hart versus Trey is not a good matchup for Atlanta. He goes away from it, okay. Trying to go to Brunson with the speed against Jalen Johnson that pays off. 6-point lead for Atlanta. Still has not taken their first time out in this game. Trey with a quick screen. This time he's just going to attack. Gets the foul. Brunson's second. Trey knocks down the first. Here we go. Brunson misses. Oh, I thought he missed, but he does get it to go. Against Brunson. Gets that over to Trey. Can't leave him open, but he misses the shot, so it works out for the Knicks. Suggs is sensational, man. So good. DiVincenzo now trying to attack Trey. Gets it blocked. Atlanta's going back the other way. Daniels open. Quick shot. Does not get it to fall. Not really open enough. That ball almost knocked away. Carter has it. Puts it up. Oh, come on. Crow gets called for the shooting foul. Okay. Lee's been cut down to 4 here. Bread and butter, Trey. Follow through for Okongwu, but he misses. Atlanta going through a stretch here. Can't get shots to fall. Knicks doing a really nice job with ball movement right now. The lead is cut to 2. So this is the Knicks' big run. If you're Atlanta, can you survive this run?
Timeout, timeout.
They're going to call a timeout. Their first one of the game. Try to halt this momentum a little bit. Try to get things back under control. Trey on the inbound has it. Might be able to draw the foul there from Smith, who does not like the call. Trey open, takes the 3 ball, hits it. That's what we like. Right off the inbound, gets the string. This just gets this screen. Goes right behind it, knocks the shot down. Suggs does work. Oh, God. What are we doing, guys? What are we doing? Ricochet, no way. Wanted to pass it to Reeves earlier and they accidentally passed it to Ricochet and it threw the whole offense off that possession. Suggs for the tie misses. The defense there for Suggs. Trey cannot get it to fall. Lead for Atlanta. Oh, what the world happened there? We are tied. Big third quarter for the Knicks. Okongwu from the corner knocks it down. And it gets their 3 ball back. Maybe that is a thumbnail, I think. Atlanta survived this third quarter with the lead. Suggs still has it, has not passed it. Gets another screen. 3 ball is off. Down goes to Jalen. Ricochet does not have a single second half point. Gonna roll that down to Jalen Johnson, who is going to get the and 1 through the foul from Josh Hart. And now up 5, trying to make it 6. .75 Hawks with the lead. Yep, nice work. Come. Trey, little fadeaway midi, misses. Rebound though does go to Trey. Pass that out to Reeves. Knocks down the moving midi. Trey now with a double-double. Not quite the 40-point double-double he had last game. Suggs from 3. Knocks it down. Jalen Suggs, he is not letting this one quit. Trey gets around everybody. Gets on back. Trey with a little showboating. Loves playing in Madison Square Garden. It's going to be a foul on Jalen Johnson, I think.
14 foul. Now into the lineup for your New York Knicks, number 32, Scott Hayward.
Shot is up, shot is off. Rebound goes to Lonnie. Trey with it, 20-point double-double. Hawks up 5. They try to attack, pass down to Lonnie. Not a great finisher around the basket. Does have 5 rebounds though. McBride getting aggressive and makes the shot. Reeves from the corner. Gets it to go. Really getting good outside shooting, particularly from the corners in this one for Atlanta. Knicks have just not had a consistent answer for that. Oh, good play, good play, good play. Tossed it to Smith right as he kind of turned his shoulders towards the basket. Good play. Trey. Make it 22 for him. Atlanta up 6. Good screen from Poku, but it's a miss. Reeves have it. Gonna try to bring it up the court now. Jalen from the corner. Misses. Lonnie with the rebound. Hawks will reset here. Trey. I hit it. But Atlanta does successfully kind of fend off what was a big third quarter there from the Knicks. Ends up keeping it as a 6-point game. A strong finish there to that quarter. Assist of the game. Good feed there to Perry. Let's see, who won? What was the third quarter score there? Yes, we ended up tying them in that third quarter. That was a big quarter for the Knicks there for a lot of that, but a strong finish from Atlanta. 6-point game here as Atlanta looks to close out the series. Kolek misses. Reeves now bringing it up the court. Calling for the screen. They'll pass that out to Hunter. Knocks it down. Atlanta's up 9. Atlanta has been the better fourth quarter team the whole series. Take a look at this shot. McBride is. Misses. Good defense. Rebound to Lonnie. Reeves gets the layup. Looking smooth with it. 13 points from him off 5 for 7 shooting. Got a plus 15 with him on the court today. Blocked. Atlanta looking like they might be trying to set something up. Pass out to Reeves. Misses. Rebound to Hunter. Going to get the foul. Makes it a 12-point game. What a first couple of minutes here to the fourth quarter. Atlanta on a 7-0 run here to start it off. Trying to work against Ricochet. He's having a time though. Pass it back out to McBride. Reeves with good defense all over him. The miss. Knicks are in bad trouble here. Daniels, layup is good. 15-point lead for Atlanta. This one is starting to get out of hand. Fourth quarter's been just so big for Atlanta here. Past couple of games. It's just the strength of this, this bench for them has just been so good. Poku misses again. A 9-0 run to start the quarter. Screen, Ricochet puts it up. 11-0 run to start the fourth quarter. And Atlanta is suddenly up 17 points. The game's almost over. McBride misses the shot. You were kidding me. Now the boos starting to come from this Knicks fan base. Atlanta looking to put the dagger on this series. Dyson Daniels. 13-0 run here to start the fourth quarter. Atlanta's up 19. Wow. Nadia does put a stop to it. But the job may be done. I mean, a 13-0 run to start the fourth quarter. Even with the three, the Knicks are down 16. Do you really think you can stop Atlanta from scoring enough to make over that? The ball's not away. It's still Atlanta's ball.
Substitution on the court.
Woo's coming out. Ricochet has it. Gonna bring it in. Gonna take a step back. Three ball misses. Don't get cocky if you're Atlanta. Just keep playing your game. Good defense there from Ricochet. It ends up working out. Pass up to Daniels. Has to feed that over. Slow it down. Slow it down. Daniels now trying to drive baseline. Not Daniels. Ricochet drives baseline. Draws a foul. All Atlanta's got to do is be patient. Works a good shot. Ricochet misses a free throw. If you do that, you take your time. I mean, the Knicks are going to have a really hard time making up a 17-point difference in 7.5 minutes. Starters are out now for both teams. These are the guys. If the Knicks are going to make a run, this is the group, obviously. Jalen Smith knocks it down. 14 points now. Trey just trying to work there against Jalen Brunson. Gets his shot blocked by Wendell Carter. That's all Trey can do. That's all Trey can do. Lead is down to 12. Patient, take good shots. That's out to Ricochet. Back up to 15 now. 18 points for Ricochet. Has had a heck of a potential closeout game. Suggs, they keep swinging it around. Oh, good pass. Okay. Look for Wendell Carter. Keep passing it around until they got a little motion there. Trey, the feed to Okongwu, gets the dunk. Trey with a 22 and 14 game.
That's all you.
Trey gets it to go. Just not in the cards for the Knicks. They got up 2-0 in this series. Atlanta has just put it on them since then. This is certainly looking like another double-digit victory. Or a collapse from Atlanta, which can happen. DiVincenzo misses the shot. See, the Knicks, if they're going to come back, they have to find a way to make those shots. They dang near have to be perfect. The rest of the way, Jalen Johnson puts Atlanta up 19, the 15th assist for Trae Young. What a performance around Trae, too. Done a really nice job facilitating in this game. Ooh, free ball back from Brunson. This is a quiet crowd. Ricochet got 18, 4, and 2. He's now going to slide himself a shot over there to Okongwu. Gets fouled by DiVincenzo. Sit down.
At the line, 2 shots.
18-point lead for Atlanta. Good defense there from Okongwu. Let him get to the basket, but makes up for it. No reason for Atlanta to rush anything at all. Crazy turn of events here. After Atlanta really struggled to consistently make plays on offense those first couple of games. Trae does not hit the 3. Suggs does a nice job but misses the shot. Knicks is, they just have not been able to catch breaks in the second halves of these games. Foul on Suggs.
14th foul. Coming onto the floor for the Hawks. Ricochet. Daniels.
Starters all out here for Atlanta now. Ricochet. Passes out to Daniels. The dagger? Nope. This wasn't in the cards for the Knicks again. I know they are tired of running into Atlanta in the playoffs. Brunson knocks it down. Cuts the lead to 15. Yeah, Atlanta's going to move on to the next round. I mean, it's got to feel good about it. Not overly familiar with what this Knicks team is working with. Off the top of my head, I know we've looked at the roster as Trae Young, golly. So we'll take a quick, just very brief look at their team. Whenever this was over, the Knicks trying to delay the inevitable. It makes me want to just simcast the rest of this game, but. But yeah, I mean, Atlanta really kind of found their footing, it looks like, here over this last 4-game stretch. It'll be tough to beat if this team is going to shoot like this. Really nice job of moving the ball around. Ton of assists. I mean, Trae's got 15 all by himself.
2 minutes remaining in the game. 2 minutes.
Okongwu misses kind of an ugly basket there. Okay. still at 15-7. Passes to Carter, gets the dunk. But yeah, I mean, the Knicks just run out of gas offensively. It sure feels like, obviously, Jalen Brunson's an incredible player. This is just a video game. But it sure feels like they would just went way too much after he came back into like the isolation ball. Like I don't remember it really being like that games 1 and 2. And of course, we have shot a lot better than we did in those first couple of games. Yeah, I mean, things are just not falling consistently for the Knicks. They're not moving the ball around to me quite enough. I mean, running screens and just trying to attack the basket. Like, it's a lot of that right here. A lot of fadeaway threes, which when you're hitting them, that's, all great. They have not consistently hit that. They hadn't really consistently hit it the whole time. Atlanta really started off struggling on offense. And I really think a big part of it is the help of Brunson ended up being with him guarding Trey. I think it created more opportunities, to be honest with you, for Trey to get to the basket a lot easier. I think Suggs is a very good defender. I don't know what his ratings are on this game defensively. I would think they're pretty strong. At least feels like it. Perimeter defense A+. So, and I bet that Brunson's is perimeter defense B+. I mean, that's enough for a guy like Trey to where it can really hurt you. Whereas Trey was kind of struggling to get going in those first couple of games. It's just stuff like that, like getting around, like Suggs does a much better job of getting around the screens than Brunson does. So Trey just had a tougher time, and it kind of hurt the flow of the offense because that's kind of the way we run our offense. Yeah, it just ended up really working out for Atlanta once Brunson came back. And we did beat the Knicks with Brunson while Brunson was out there in Game 3. But it has really opened things up here for Trey, who is just, Brunson can't stay in front of him. 21 seconds left. It's going to be a 4 straight double-digit victory here for Atlanta, shockingly. But they are going to get the job done, close this series out, get a chance to take on the Nets. We'll give Brunson his little basket. Brunson was impressive. I thought Suggs had a really good game today. DiVincenzo didn't shoot well, but did at least show some aggressiveness in the second half. But it's Daniels making threes, Ricochet making threes, Jalen Johnson making a couple of threes, Okungwu playing well, Trey sensational, moving all around, really making things happen. Austin Reeves, just found ways. We had a lot of really good ball movement, a couple of bad shots here and there, but largely we were taking really good shots, able to take advantage. We get the victory here. The series win over the Knicks. Your player of the game, I would imagine, is going to be Trae Young again with a monstrous game, and it was Trae Young. Trae goes 28, 5, and 17. Took him 27 shots to get there, just 2 for 8 from behind the arc. That kind of shows even what, in a game where we won by this much, how even Trae can play better. We definitely had guys that could have shot better from 3. Jalen Johnson had better looks than just 33%, but that's not bad by any stretch. We had every starter. Yeah, every starter gets into the double digits in this one. Reeves and Hunter were really good off the bench. They were super efficient off the bench. Just a really great day overall. Brunson, 29, but he only had 3 assists. Suggs, 23, 4 and 6. Wendell Carter was pretty good in this game. DiVincenzo, just 2 for 8. Josh Hart, 4 for 11 is not terrible. Kolek was awful, 1 for 8, including a 1 for 5 from behind the arc. We shot 41% from three-pointers. They shot 35. We made 2 more than them there. They did a better job of shooting free throws. We just outshot them. I mean, it's really that simple. And we're going to get a chance here to take on the Nets. Let's get done simulating this round. So the Nets, take a look at their team. So Josh Giddey, Jaden Ivey, Cam Thomas, Cam Johnson, Nicholas Claxton, Noah Clowney, Derek Snow, Derek Whitehead. Okay, so looks like a very solid team for sure. I mean, they don't look better than us, I'll be honest with you. We'll see. That's why they play them. Yeah. So you got San Antonio versus Houston, Dallas versus Portland. You got Charlotte versus Cleveland, and then us versus the Brooklyn Nets. Those are the last 8 teams. Certainly excited to get the quarterfinals going. But I think that'll be it for this video. If you enjoy the content, like, subscribe. Check out my other work on the channel with my Tulane Green Wave Dynasty on College Football 25, and of course my Seattle Mariners franchise on MLB The Show 25. And yeah, thank you so much for tuning in, and until next time, peace.